I'm Shane.
I'm Bo.
We are your Kentucky Fried Critics.
Let's go set off some rockets, man. Let's go do it.
I am excited for this one, dude.
Every time I see this one, man, I'm just like, I want to do rocket stuff. I want to blow shit up.
It's so much fun. It's more fun than I think all of us realized that are our age for the reason why we all probably know it. We gotta stop. We
haven't even told them what it is.
So we're doing October Sky.
Yay!
We're Rocket Boys.
Rocket Boys, if you're
the book.
anagrammy.
Well, the book that it's based on is Rocket Boys, and they are Rocket Boys. They even say it in the movie, right? Like it's in the newspaper, Rocket Boys, and he tells the teacher, right? The Rocket Boys are going to college.
Yeah, we did it.
So yeah, it is a fun movie that is all about rockets and explosions. There are lots of explosions, accidental explosions.
I love the montage of just all the different rockets they try to build, and they all just keep blowing the fuck up.
But the reason why most people our age probably don't give it the credit it deserves is because this is a school, quote unquote. I realized I was like, well, I guess we've been doing video episodes, so people can see
you
that.
can see your air quotes now.
But in case you are on Spotify,
air quotes.
School movie. I don't mean a movie in school. Obviously, we've done several movies. I mean, we just did School Rock, but we did Toy Soldiers. Yeah, that's in a school. That's a school movie. But I mean, this is a school movie, as in this is a movie that they would show you in school. Like this is like your physics teacher in high school is bored for a day and wants to sleep.
It's my 7th grade science teacher.
Well, it all depends on where you were when it came out. So that's the thing. This came out, 99? So in 2000, I was in high school. And so I saw it in my physics club. You know, my physics teacher was like, this is what I want you guys to watch. Yeah.
I didn't take physics until sophomore year, I think. Did you have Mr. Allen?
Yes. Same person. But again, I'm surprised he didn't show it to you because he absolutely loved this movie.
No?
I saw it multiple times in school. Did you only see it the one time?
I saw it in Mr. Lindsay's science class in 7th grade because I think he was just bored. And
isn't that horrible too? Like that's the reason that both of our teachers probably showed it to us. But it's good.
It is.
It's a good movie.
Good. And then after I watched it, I loved the movie, and then I made my mom go find it on DVD.
That's dope.
And
that's good. I love it.
Watched it many times after that.
So did you own it?
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
I bet if I asked
No wonder you are the one who suggested this.
I bet if I asked Mom, she probably still has it somewhere.
Bo was the one who we saw this, and he was like, I gotta do this, which is our segue to, what is this, Bo? What am I saying?
Our beer. It's from MadTree Brewing. It's Skygazer Citrus Wheat. Skygazer. My bad.
You were covering up the first part of that word, weren't you?
I also spilled some of it in the middle of.
It's okay.
The middle of doing it, I forgot that was full.
But yeah, this is Citrus Wheat. This is very much a Blue Moon-ish.
It's a clone. I wouldn't even call it a knockoff. It's
look,
almost the same thing.
We can say there's some differences. The color is different. There is some
richer.
There's some particulate.
It's like a richer,
like
more full Blue Moon.
Well, right? Like,
there's some floaties.
There's something.
That's the wheat.
You hold it up, and there is definitely like since we're in a science-y movie, there is definitely something that is just, it's still too.
Hang on.
Like it's not moving. You know what I mean? Like it is very much.
There is a particulate matter suspended in a viscous fluid.
I would certainly say it is in suspension. Yes. Whatever it is in suspension, right? That's what you call it.
Because it's not settling to the bottom,
That's
really.
what you call it when it free floats.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't move, it doesn't go up, it doesn't go down, it just free floats wherever it's at. Yeah, there is something in suspension.
Tastes
in this
good,
beer.
though.
Yeah, it's delicious. But yeah, I would agree.
Perfect beer for this movie.
It's like a Blue Moon turned to 11. Right?
Yeah, there you go. He took it and he cranked up to 11.
Which is mad props, guys. We're telling you MadTree.
Yeah, because I love Blue Moon.
Again, that's what makes this good. Skygazer was already a good connection. The fact that it's like a Blue Moon also in the sky, in space.
Yep.
Still connection. You hear us. We love the beer. You probably already can tell we both love the movie.
Yep.
But let's get into the parts that was new to us, which is the research. Because again, I've seen this a bunch. Bo's seen it way more than I have.
Times.
But again, Bo wasn't a director person.
No.
So he doesn't. That's what we're here for.
I liked the building rockets stuff. And
so our director for this movie, Joe Johnston, which is he's a guy. He's a little bit. He's a little famous. You might know him. He did a little movie. I think it was successful in the box office.
Small one.
It
broke even at least.
I think. Yeah, at least. It's a little movie called Captain America: The First Avenger. It's a little movie.
Just a tiny
movie. You might have heard of it. I don't know if you did.
I love Captain America. That's gonna be my next tattoo.
It's kind of technically Iron Man kicked off the MCU, but really Iron Man was like a
backdoor pilot.
Kind of, right? And like the real actual testing the waters, saying we're doing this was Captain America.
Yeah, because it's called the First Avenger.
For a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we get to watch him beat up Nazis and shit. So, it's always fun.
So that's the other thing. So Joe Johnston is known for one other movie that you'll know. And that's The Rocketeer. Well, he's known for a bunch of movies you'll know, but there was one other that will tickle Bo, and that's The Rocketeer.
I can't wait to do that movie.
So we
need a beer with rocket in it, right?
But so what I would tell you is that this guy is really good with doing things that are in that 40s, 50s vibe.
Oh, yeah,
right?
Definitely.
Because that means he did Captain America, he did this, he did...
Rocketeer, which is like the 30s.
Yeah, so I feel like he's really good at capturing this vibe of yesteryear, right?
Should give him a World War II movie, see what he does with it.
So on that, though, I got to tell you about the other movies that he's known for. One of them also has a little bit of that throwback vibe, but is also very much in present day. And then the rest of these are just, he did some big ones outside of the throwback years. Has a very impressive
resume.
He does. So he did Jumanji. That's the other one with a little bit of that throwback vibe in it.
Fuck yeah, I love Jumanji.
He also did Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
He directed that?
Yes.
Fuck. Holy shit.
He also did Pagemaster.
Underrated. Anybody who says they don't like that movie's a liar.
Hey, that man was directing a child actor and cartoons that he didn't get to visualize in the scene. Kudos.
And he got to hang out with Christopher Lloyd.
Kudos. I'm telling you. Maybe. He might have done all his studio recording not with the director there. Fair. You never know.
I don't know what does a director do in an animated film?
It's different.
Yeah, it has to be. Color that this way.
He was also the art director for Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Nice.
And all 3 of the original Star Wars movies.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, this guy is...
So that's why everything looks the way it does in those movies is because of this guy.
He is definitely in the industry. And you never knew... Again, this is...
We never fucking heard of him. He has such an impressive resume. You'd think you'd hear about him.
Oh, it feels weird, right? To be people that love movies and love almost everything that's on that resume and be like...
How do I not know this name?
But here we are. This is why we do this. This is why we do it. Like,
I want to go back in time and sit young me down and be like, look, man,
directors are
people too.
Don't let Kubrick ruin it for you.
Director lives matter.
Since your big hatred was Kubrick,
yeah, he's such a dick,
I know, but I'm just saying, that's what you gotta tell.
He ruined it for everybody.
You tell younger you, don't let him do that.
It's not Kubrick's fault.
Don't let him do that.
Kubrick won't hurt you anymore.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah. So he's a great director. Did great for this movie. Did great for all of his other movies. Not surprised. When I started reading and was just like, yep, okay, that tracks. Yeah, I understand. All of that makes sense.
Every one of these movies are awesome.
Now we move on to our writers. We've got 2 listed. Obviously, you get where I'm going. We've already said it's a book.
Yeah.
It's a book. It's a memoir. Memoir.
Based on a true story.
Well, not even just that, right? It's a memoir. It was from the guy. Yeah. So our main writer for this movie is Homer Hickam himself. Hickam. I always want to say Hickman, and I have to catch myself. I'm like, Hickam.
They're from West Virginia. It's Hickam.
But yeah, so it's Homer himself because he wrote the book. He wrote Rocket
this
Boys.
is his story.
Yeah. And then the screenwriter, again, we know that word now, Bo.
Yes.
It's the guy who made it for the big screen. Is Louis Kolick. He has done a scattering of things, but two that you might know is going to be Ladder 49, The Fire.
Oh, yeah. I love that movie. It's so sad.
He also did Flamin' Hot. Have you seen that?
I've not seen that one. He likes fire movies.
No.
Oh.
Flamin' Hot is not that. That's what I was going to say. Oh, okay. Flamin' Hot is it's kind of like a comedy, but it's like it's serious. And it's a story of the guy who invented the Flamin' Hot Cheeto.
Oh.
Because he was the guy who worked in the factory.
Yeah, he's like the janitor or something. Yeah. And he's like, I can save us.
Yeah, that was also...
Oh, fuck yeah. I've heard that was a good movie.
It is. I will tell you should go see it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Go home and watch it.
I bet if we look, there's a flaming hot beer somewhere because they put that shit on
just
everything.
We just get anything that's
let's get some of the
spicy beer.
We'll just get some of the powder
and make our own.
Mix it in a Michelob because it has like no flavor, right?
That way it's all just
that's
the
why
spice.
It's all just the spice.
I like where your head's at, sir.
That's probably gonna be so gross.
It would definitely be so gross. That's why we're not actually going to do it.
It's worth the video of us drinking it, right? Content.
So that's it for our writer and our director because, again, that's quick.
Yeah, that's quick.
The director did some really cool stuff. But, again, the kind of cool stuff I know we will talk about him.
Yeah, well, it'll come up on the show, definitely, especially Rocketeer.
Pagemaster. I'm totally down to do Pagemaster.
What kind of...
It doesn't matter. We'll figure that out.
We'll figure that out.
Don't get into the minutia. I'm just saying, it is something I'm not against doing that one.
We'll do all of them.
Don't get me started.
Fucking Jumanji. I love that fucking movie, dude.
All right. So let's move on to our cast. This is also not going to be that long, mainly for the fact that there are faces you'll see where you're going to be like, I've seen him. I know that guy. There are not tons of giant name actors. There's one.
Yeah.
Off the bat. He's our main character. Ironically enough, when the movie came out, only up and coming. Like he wasn't.
Yeah, he
wasn't who he is now. I don't even know. Had he done Bubble Boy?
I don't know. I think he had.
No. So
it might have been right before.
I think it was before. So I read in the notes that this came out in '99, but it was filmed mostly early '98. He hadn't even graduated high school yet. He graduated high school while on set.
Wow, he graduated high school while he graduated high school.
Yeah. So it's very possible that he hadn't done most of these movies. But yeah, this is Jake Gyllenhaal,
however you want to say it.
But again, we've already mentioned a couple. Bubble Boy, Donnie Darko.
Oh yeah, I love that one. That one's I had to watch that movie like 4 times before I was like, oh, okay, I got
it. He was in the Modern Roadhouse, right? Isn't he one of the two
dudes? Dude, no. I haven't seen the movie, but I watched the fight scene with him and Conor McGregor's badass.
He's all over Jarhead. He's all over the place.
I like Jarhead. It was a little slow, but I liked Jarhead.
I like
it. Yeah, he's a great actor. I've seen Brokeback Mountain. That was good.
Yeah, if you got a problem with, it's a touching story.
Yeah,
those two dudes really cared for each other.
It's just guy love. That's all it is.
Yeah, whatever. Get over yourselves.
All you Scrubs fans just popped.
But so he plays our main character. He plays Homer. Yep. Homer Hickam, who wrote the story
of Rocket Boys.
Yes. So he is the guy. I think this is an excellent point to go ahead and mention this. The real Homer is not Jake.
Yeah, he's not this handsome, charming.
You see it at the end of the movie.
He's got glasses. He looks more like Quentin.
Our next character that I'm going to mention, which is Quentin, he definitely. So that's exactly.
Shermanator.
We've got Chris Cooper. Oh no, and I skipped a name. Sorry, give me a second. We jumped ahead because we had our good segue there. Yeah. Quentin is Chris Owen. There's also just a lot of Chris's in the movie.
Yeah, that does.
There are a whole bunch, and so it made it hard. But yeah, so Chris Owen, he's the Shermanator. He's in Angus. He's in tons of teen movies. Yeah, Can't Hardly Wait.
He's all over the place in the '90s.
American Pie.
American Pie.
Is it maybe the second one? Did he make a random? Because that's the
I
thing.
think he did.
Most of his roles were like
I think he shows up at like the party.
they're
at
like
the end
weird
of the
cameos.
One.
Like in the '90s, so many of his parts
just
were like these like
up.
pop-in moments to be like, that guy? Is it that guy? But
Holy
again,
shit, it's that guy. And then like later in the 2000s, he got all buff and shit.
if you want to see like again classic him, we're talking Shermanator. We're talking
his teeth haven't grown into his face yet. He still has like the really big teeth.
Angus is the one where if you really want to see that him because he's the dorky friend.
Yeah, because he's like 90 pounds in that movie.
Like I said, if you really want to see
so small
pre him into who he became, that's
at least in this one, it's like he's grown a little bit, so it's not as bad. The boy was born just teeth.
So Quentin though is in real life. Quentin looked like what Jake did, and Homer looked like what Quentin.
So what you're telling me is in this movie they did Quentin dirty. He was the handsome one.
No, 100%. That's exactly what you. If you start looking up facts and trivia,
he went to see this movie and was like, "Fuck you all."
Whatever. I'm sure by that point they were.
Hey, he's an old man, I guess, or if he's even still alive.
Probably still alive.
Yeah,
it's just the 50s, dude.
I don't know.
Our grandparents would have been.
He could have had a heart attack. You don't know.
That's true. But so again, but you did see at the end of the movie, we know all of them like
they all
lived pretty comfortably.
Yeah, they all went off to do like things. They all graduated college and stuff.
So it's we can assume we can assume he didn't get offended.
Yeah.
When the movie came out, right? Like I mean, he probably got a kickback.
He saw American Pie.
He was like, I like that kid.
Hey, it's Shermanator.
He's kind of funny. Our other friends in the movie. Well, actually, before we get to the friends, let's go ahead since I already said Chris Cooper. Since I jumped out of line here. Chris Cooper is who plays John Hickam, who in the real world is Homer Hickam Sr., not John. They did that for the movie because they were like, it's too confusing to have Homer and Homer.
Yeah. Homer 1, Homer 2.
Yeah. But in real life, Homer Jr., who wrote the story, he went by Sonny. He didn't.
That's what we call my dad and my grandpa.
Well, and we got Big before Sonny that too,
and my little brother. That's his name. We got Big Sonny, Little Sonny, and Sonny D.
I thought your mom had told me at one point though that like the name, the real. We won't say the real name. Your dad doesn't like that, so we won't.
Yeah.
We'll just stick with Sonny. But they have a real name, much like Homer and Sonny.
Yeah.
But then it went further back than even your grandpa, right? Like it was like
back to like the 19 teens.
So that's what I thought. Yeah,
it goes back
like another generation or two, right before.
I think I fucked it up. I think I was supposed to be the next. Like it's supposed to be like the eldest son is supposed to be the next Sonny. I think I fucked that up. Well, we gave it to my little brother.
Well, what's funny is though, like that's what I was gonna say. You guys didn't even really give it to your little brother the way.
Yeah, it's supposed to just be a nickname. My little brother's
to be a nickname.
Legitimate.
You guys made his
name
legitimately Sonny. Yeah, I was like, so even that got twisted.
It's not what he goes by. He hates it.
Yeah, well, because it's a weird one. Sonny. I remember in his middle. Like, we won't do it to him.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's got a funny alliterative fun little name. We'll save that. Maybe at a later date we'll throw that in. But yeah, I knew you'd appreciate the Sonny of it all. But Chris Cooper, I'm getting all over the place. His character, Chris Cooper. Chris Cooper is one of those actors we were talking about. Like,
I know that guy.
You're gonna see him and you're gonna be like, man, that dude.
I've seen him. I've seen him in a bunch of shit. I know I have. And he's usually a grumpy old fuck like he is in this movie.
That's what I'm gonna say. I will say I didn't do a deep dive on him. I got so excited about some of the stuff I saw in the writers and directors. I was like, and the trivia because there's so much. It's based on a real story, so the trivia is way cooler because it's like this stuff is real. This is how this stuff.
This
really
is how
happened.
the movie fucked it up.
Yeah, and so I like that. I got lost in that trivia before I got deep diving on. I at least wrote his name down.
Yeah. Right?
Like, everybody's got to give me that much. I made sure we could say who did the character.
He's a real person.
But now we'll do the rest of the friends. So we'll do the Rocket Boys. So we also had Roy Lee.
I like that name. That's the most, like, everybody has kind of country names in this movie, but that's the worst one. Like, Roy Lee. Roy Lee in his shitty fucking car.
Played by William Lee Scott. What a weirdness there.
Billy Lee. You got Roy Lee, played by Billy Lee.
You heard me.
His accent was good. Maybe he is from down here.
Well, and he's one of those people, like,
I've seen him in all kinds of shit.
You know what? If you watched the Steve Harvey show, you saw him. He was in like 100. Like, he's one of the main kids.
Really?
Like kids in the class that he teaches. Has to be, right? That many episodes. Yeah, he was in the Steve Harvey show. He's also in Gone in 60 Seconds.
Oh yeah.
I mainly mention that because it's a great segue to our other Rocket Boy, Odell, who is played by Chad Lindbergh, because he was in the other car movie.
He was in Fast and the Furious. The one who dies.
If you were alive at the time, like, you know, we all know what Fast and the Furious became.
Yeah.
But before it became the franchise it is.
It was just a drag racy movie.
And it did come out close enough to Gone in 60 Seconds that's what you'd say. You'd be like, people would be like, did you see that car movie? Which one? Right?
Yeah, because they were like within like 3 months of each other.
And so it was so funny to me to see that they were.
I like both. They're both good movies.
They're good for different reasons.
Double feature them, dude. That's the best thing to do. You just Gone in 60 Seconds and Fast and the Furious.
But yeah, so Chad Lindbergh's another one of those guys, though. You see his face and you're like, I know this dude.
I know you.
He was, as we said, he's Jesse in Fast and the Furious. He's one of Me Familia, but it was before he ever said that, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's before that was part of the movie franchise.
He's the like super mechanic one.
Yeah.
He knows all the like super technical shit about the cars.
He fixed them all up, made sure that they were ready to go steal the things they were going to steal. Do you remember what they were stealing in those movies?
Fucking DVD players.
VCRs and DVD players. Like,
we're hijacking trucks for fucking VHS. I mean, nowadays a VCR probably cost you a bunch of money because good luck if it works.
Yeah, we went full circle. We went full circle. It's so far out of date now that
it's a like, collector's item now.
The joke has actually come back on itself. It's good.
I
appreciate that, Bo. I wasn't even thinking about that. But on top of being from Fast and the Furious, you also would know him from lots of random 90s and 2000s TV shows. He did lots of like one-offs and this and that. But you'd probably be like, that's why I know his face.
Yeah.
But most importantly, he was in Supernatural as Ash.
The
weird mullet guy from like season 2 or 3 or what. Again, if you watch the show, because almost everybody who watches it's religiously watching it.
They just keep rewatching it.
You will know who I'm talking about. I don't even
My sister probably definitely knows who you're talking about.
Go home and say it to her.
I'm going to like, who's Ash? You're like, mullet guy. Like, yeah, see, there you go.
But so yeah, he is again just like I said, the movie's full of people that you're gonna be like, I know him from something.
My Ash is from Evil Dead. Okay, so
our last big person, and this one's big again. I hate that we kind of jumped around, but it's just because we were like, I went off the rails and we tried to get back on the rails. But we do have one other big actress in the movie, right? Like, so we had. Jake's our biggest, like he is still probably the biggest name. Like you're gonna see the list and be like, I know who the fuck Jake Gyllenhaal is.
He has Oscars and shit now, doesn't he?
I don't know.
I don't know.
He was in Spider-Man.
Yeah, there you go. That's all you need.
But so we have Miss Riley, their teacher. She is played by Laura Dern. You know, from Jurassic Park. Yeah, I mean, you know her from other things, but I know you know her from Jurassic Park.
She has a line in this fucking movie, like where everybody's like, they think she has a boyfriend off in Welch and stuff. She's like, so they think I'm off in Welch with some beau. I'm like, bitch, call me anytime. What are you talking about? I'm right here.
And it's even spelled the right way.
It was too. I was like, yep, I'm over here. Holler at me.
Oh. But yeah, she is, again, she's a big actress. You know who we're talking about. She's been in a lot of things.
She was good when they came back into the Jurassic Park franchise.
Yeah, no,
not that long ago.
I
watched that movie. I was like, oh, yay.
I like Laura Dern. I'm pro Laura Dern.
Yeah.
If
you're not, fuck you.
Yeah. The last the last character who I think most people are going to see him. Well, no, there's two. Really?
Did you just remember an extra person for us?
Well, I did, but I didn't write him down. So it's
awesome.
Those,
go for it, man.
Well, first, I'm going to do the one I wrote down.
Okay,
I know the name. I want to. It's Principal Turner, Chris Ellis.
Yeah, I've seen him in so much
He does a lot of military roles.
Yes, he's been like, with a mustache, and he's like a general and shit.
He's done a lot of military roles.
Isn't he the General and Sergeant Bilko?
I don't know if it's that, but he's definitely he plays this. He plays a stern, dude.
Stern asshole kind of guy.
So the other person though I thought of that didn't write down. The Russian guy, because he plays the Russian guy in lots of things.
Bertrosky.
Yeah, he plays that.
He's been in a bunch of shit, and I can't.
He's always this version too. He's the happy-go-lucky, friendly Russian dopey kind of guy, right? Like he plays. I'm glad that's where
you went. Like he's in some action movie where he's like the hacker dude.
Well, maybe, but
he's got like the black beanie and shit, and then his van explodes because they
really. I
feel like it was one of the. Like maybe a Mission Impossible movie or something. I don't know, but I've seen him like being like special ops guy before, and then
normally
dying.
I see him. He's usually like the happy, he's like the happy dopey Russian. Yeah.
My name is Bostrovsky. I teach you to weld. You come, my friend. You do not tell your father. You
never give up.
I can't. The accents, but
they're not actually as bad as you're about to say.
I know, but it's always like Hollywood. Just this is what they think a Southern accent is.
No, you say that.
West Virginia is a whole different beast.
Well, but West Virginia is like okay, so we are in Eastern Kentucky, which means we are butt up against West Virginia.
Yeah,
and so the thing I'll tell you right now is that is an area just like here where you can't say there's an accent.
No.
You know what I mean? Like if you come to Eastern Kentucky, there are multiple accents.
Yeah.
And they are all weird backwoods
and half
hillbilly.
of them you can't understand. That's my point. Like I can understand what everybody's saying in this movie. I get it because it's a movie and you have to.
But there are plenty of people around here you can understand. That's what I'm telling you. Like I think this works. Because we don't see enough of the other people to know if there are also the ones that are so thick we don't understand.
I just wanted a couple. Like a couple of background people. A couple of the old men at the mine should have sounded like Versal from the fucking sawmill I used to work out. Come up everybody. Roy
Lee's stepdad. That guy.
That guy. The drunk that was beating on him, he should have sounded that way.
I will give you that guy 100% should have been super thick.
Yep. But everybody had just like crisp, clean Hollywood Southern accents.
Yeah. They tried better than I would say.
No, a lot of movies get it way worse.
They weren't given like Louisiana drawl. They weren't giving Texas slow speech. Like I think they did a pretty good job of getting a general idea of the area. The
Appalachian accent.
They just didn't hammer it so bad to where you can be like most people wouldn't access the movie.
Where people from here are like, I only know like 2 people that talk that way.
Now that being said, like we mentioned, we watched this in school in an area within 100-mile radius of where this took place. Essentially, maybe it's a little bit more, but you guys get it. You could drive it.
In an afternoon, hours, right?
You could drive it without having to stop for lunch.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
You wouldn't even have to stop for gas, man. You could make it in a single tank.
And so, like, we definitely are close enough that we understand the feeling. We understand where this is. We understand these people.
We understand the being able to just kind of tear up old railroad tracks for spikes.
I don't actually understand. I've definitely gotten spikes from railroad tracks, but I usually don't.
I've
never pulled it. Well,
you never pulled one?
I've never pulled one.
Me and Dad went and did it one time.
What we did is we walked an old track and we found
just a loose one
thing full of like a barrel full of like ties, not even the spikes, like the big giant metal ties. And we took a bunch. And then one time we and some friends walked down one of the railroad tracks in Lexington, and we just picked up the shit that like gets thrown off of trains and shit. Yeah, we picked up a bunch of that.
Yeah,
but I've never pulled like I know plenty of areas where I could.
It's the one that's close to here. Me and Dad were just walking down it, and he just reached down and jiggled one, and it just came right up out of the ground. He was like, "Huh!" And he reached, and we got like 5 or 6 of them. We used to have them sitting on a shelf. I don't know what happened to them.
Yeah, I used to have a bunch of the metal pieces, slag pieces, whatever you want to call them.
There's a picture my sister took for like you remember my old band? We had the cover for our demo album. We went down to the old train station, we had the train in the old one in there, and we just climbed on it, totally breaking and entering, right? And climbed up on the old train and took pictures on it of us on there in our full stupid teen fucking goth makeup and shit.
Now that we're just fully into the movie, I do think though we need to mention something that if Rocket Boys, October Sky. They are anagrams of each other, but the better part of that story is that it wasn't an intentional anagram.
See, I always thought they got the title of the movie from because
it is.
Where, I know it's October when the satellite goes across.
That is where again. That's what I said. It's not an intentional anagram, as in they didn't make October Sky because it was an anagram of Rocket Boys. They made October Sky the name originally when they knew they didn't want Rocket Boys.
Yeah,
and so they just had a list of names.
Fuck ton of rocket shit came out in the 90s,
and so they knew they had a list of names they were trying. Right, putting out. I don't know if they were doing test samples or if they were just sending it to the people in the company to be like, which one works.
That one intern walking around the fucking studio, just like, what do you think of this?
Maybe. I don't know exactly how it is. But so they were testing. What
they got you doing today, Charlie? Yeah.
But so when they were testing, they chose October Sky for what you said.
Yeah, it makes total sense.
It's not because it's an anagram. They chose it because it was October Sky that he saw the thing that inspired him to do the stuff in the movie.
So that one guy just standing at the coffee station just goes, "Do you know it's an anagram for Rocket Boys?"
Someone did,
yeah, right?
And that's why they were like, "Holy shit!"
Yes, we totally knew that. We did it intentionally.
That is definitely the name of the movie because of that.
Yes,
right now,
that is exactly
that's what we will tell everybody. And you will see that trivia
I'd
everywhere.
suppress that shit. I'd be like, no, we did that on purpose. No one say a fucking word.
Listen, when you see the trivia, it usually does not mention the coincidence part.
Yeah.
Most of the times that you will see the trivia, it will just say, it's an anagram of the book title.
Yeah. Oh, so they had to have thought of that. Ah, good
no,
for them.
Coinky-dink.
No. We're just that fucking smart.
I can't believe
us fat cat executives sitting on our fucking cushioned thrones. We're just geniuses.
Well, I still say they are. I mean, to accidentally stumble on it.
That's not genius. That's luck.
I guess there's a little bit of both.
There's a line between genius and luck.
We'll meet in the middle. We'll meet in the middle.
All right.
But yeah, again, it's inspirational.
Oh, it is. It tries to be really sad because like every time something happens, they'll hit that like sad violin music. But I'm over here. I'm still like, no. I'm still just like, no, happy. Like this is great.
I feel like it just I don't think it ever wants to be sad. It just wants you to know that they live in a world of sad shit, right? Like they want you to know. I think it helps to accent how optimistic Homer is.
Yeah,
for you to see how sad the shit around him is.
Well,
but he still tries to
mining
be the guy
town in the 50s. Like the company owned the town. You hear hints of this.
Says it. Yeah,
you hear hints of this throughout the movie, where like the dad gets hurt, and they're all like, "Well, the company owns the house and half the furniture." In it. Like that's a legit thing. Like the company's like, "You work here, we'll let you live here." Mm-hmm. Most of your paycheck is going to just go back to the company store, so we're really just skimming all your check.
Well, by this point, a lot of company stores stuff had slowed down.
There's unions and stuff by this point. But like in the 30s.
But this is definitely the skirting the edge of... So it would make sense that the furniture in their house, because he's worked for the mine long enough that it was company store stuff at some point, right? Like
when he blows up the fence and his mom's like, it took me 6 months to get the company carpenter down here to put that damn fence up.
I'll have to get another one made. Yeah, so again, this movie is... It is great entertainment, but why so many educators want to show it. It's not just because it is like, hey, these kids are in school and they're smart and they do stuff. It's because the inspiration, the message, the like drive.
If you try really, really fucking hard and you get just a little bit lucky, you might get out of your shitty, poor mining town.
Well, and you might just do some great things. You might do the things you dream of. You might reach for the stars.
Oh, what I love about this movie is like this little group of dudes, they go from like nobody to having literally like a cheer squad at their fucking launches over there being like, go, go, Rocket Boys.
Dude, it happened so quick. The first time, that nighttime shoot when the brother thought he was going to be a
smart ass, and the first one that actually worked.
And literally the girl comes up and was like, hey, Homer.
That was so cool.
You got the captain of the football team, jealous of you. Who'd have thought that was coming?
Right.
Yeah, dude. Like it's great. Makes the nerdy guy feel cool, despite the fact that
he's the most handsome guy in town. That's something that bothers me.
Well, both Jake and Roy Lee are fair, dude. Like
wait a minute, how are you all nerds?
Odell and Quentin, I'll give you.
The other two, I'm like, nah, y'all should be pulling bitches left and right. I don't care if you're not on the football team.
It doesn't matter that you're not playing sports.
These two handsome fucks are having no problem.
I'm glad you tracked the same thing because I was like, look, I got no qualms with most of this.
As a fat guy in high school, fuck both of you.
Well, and again, we get, it's a mining town and it's all poor.
Yeah.
Right. But we even get the shades of like how poor can be.
Yeah.
Right. Because like Quentin is from poor.
Like he's so embarrassed to tell anybody. He's like, don't tell him where I live.
Wasn't the implication that they were on the black side of town?
Yeah,
too?
like did
you kind of get that vibe?
Yeah,
like they were walking past, like it was like a juke joint or something. At night.
He walked past a hooker to fucking get the directions. You see that? The bitch smoking a cigarette. Yeah. You know it was a hooker. So she's like, oh yeah, they live over there in the even poorer side of town.
When we say wrong side of the tracks, we fucking mean the wrong side of the track for a small town.
Yeah,
that's probably the most unbelievable thing I saw in the movie. Was like, dude, we come from a town that in the 50s would have been that small. There was no that strict of a definition of wrong side. Like literally, you just happen to walk across the line.
It's like this town's like people who work in the mine, people who don't work in the mine,
and that wouldn't even be like poor, rich. You know what I mean? Like
I don't know. Depends on how much the mine's paying.
Wasn't that great if they were trying to unionize?
That's right, because they strike halfway through the movie.
Which means it couldn't have been, it certainly wasn't worth the risk that was
going on. The only person it was worth it to was the Russian, because American money is worth a lot in Europe at that time.
Well, he said it, right? He was taking care of 3 families.
Yeah, he's taking
3 households.
His here and there, and his like his mother and father back in Russia.
He mentioned several people,
and he has
back
like
there.
A sister he was talking about. Like,
he was taking care of a lot of households.
Most of his money went to Europe.
So yeah, this again,
poor bastard. That's the only part of the movie where I'm like a little teary. I'm like, that son of a bitch didn't deserve that.
He didn't deserve it. Finding out the teacher dies.
Yeah, that was pretty sad too.
I know that she doesn't, like, the story doesn't cover when she dies. We just see it at the recap at the end that she did indeed die right after the events of the movie.
Yeah, like 6 months later.
Right? Like,
so the end scene with her in the hospital bed makes a lot of sense.
For all we know, it was one of the last times Homer talked to her.
Probably.
Right?
Probably went and was like, did you see the launch? And she's like, yeah, I saw it through the window. We named it after you.
But
no, I know that was just the thing for the movie.
But yeah, the movie just, it covers so much, like,
humanity
all through it. Like, right top level down, like anything you can
relate to literally everything in this movie.
The father-son relationship and struggle to, like, because the dad does not hate his son.
No, he just...
But he did... It's not that he thought his son needed to do his job, right? Like, because before Homer ever went into the mine, he never said that Homer needed to go to the mine, right?
No.
He kept saying, I'd like you to go in the mine. It'd be great.
He'd like both of his sons to go to the mine.
But he never said they had to.
Yeah.
Yeah? What happens is you see the moment where he was just so proud to see
how good
the legacy
is. Like, man, look how good you're doing in the mine.
Well, and like you're following in my footsteps. It's not saying he thought that was best for his son. It's saying, though, after he got a taste of seeing it happen, it was hard for him to start separating out.
My son's following in my footsteps. I'm so tickled. I mean, like, I get it.
Well, because the thing is, the movie dances back and forth with the dad. Like, if you walk away with the overwhelming vibe of, man, it wasn't until the end that he really went along. But if you really pay attention, he gives them the cement so they can build the first concrete pad to shoot rockets from.
He doesn't question him when he says, like, I told you to stop. He said, you said to stop on company property. He just let that go. He's like, yep, that's exactly what I said. When he starts doing it again and he's just like, I don't want to work in the mine. He doesn't say anything. You could see, that could have been, can see the disappointment.
If this was a different,
but he just leaves.
No, if this was a different story, that would have been a fight.
Yeah, that would have been a total fight. Well, but fuck you.
You almost expected it, right?
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it, but it doesn't happen.
And so that's what I'm saying. Like, their relationship is so much more involved if you pay attention to it. Like, I get, like, if you're focused on the fun, if you're focused on the other
or
parts,
if you just like write him off as a dick, like
you can miss it.
It's been a few years since I watched it. The first time I watched this through, I was like, man, I forgot how much of a fucking asshole he fucking was.
But then you watch it and you're kind of like,
then I'm like,
but he balances it out. Like, it's like when he's a good man, he's the best man.
Yeah,
right.
When
the kid
when says he he's just kid. Like Werner von Braun's not my hero. I hope I can be a good man like you are. You're a hard asshole.
Is a great scientist, but he's not my hero.
You're a good man, right? Like, he's like, because you're an asshole. I'm an asshole. I can be stubborn just like you, Dad.
Well, and remember,
I just directed my efforts toward this. Yours is toward the mine.
The reason why he stopped doing it in the first place was not because he got, like, yes, getting arrested made it bad, right? But that's not why he stopped. He stopped because the moment in the car with his friend and he saw how good of a man his dad was, that he was like, the fact that this guy wants me to stop and he's the guy who just did that. And again, had no reason to talk up the friend's dad who had passed away afterwards, but still was like that he's the best man I ever knew. And, you know, like, he knew.
Yeah.
He was like, I can't if that guy who is like that wants me to stop, I should stop.
I was half expecting him to be like, you live with us now. You don't have to worry about that old drunk.
I thought he was at least about to say, you're going to stay with us for the next week.
Yeah,
like, I literally thought that's what the next line was going to be.
I did too.
And then he probably did. It just wasn't said.
I love that, though. He's like, since that boy's daddy ain't here to kick your ass, I guess I'm going to have to do it.
It was the Untouchables, right? It's like, you send one of ours to the hospital.
We send one of theirs to the morgue.
He said,
that boy gets a bruise, you get a scar. He gets a broken bone, you get a fucking bullet wound or whatever.
He said, if he limps, you got crutches.
Yeah, if you limps, you get crutches. And you believed every goddamn word of it, too. I'll report you to the union. Yeah, fuck you and your union.
You do whatever the fuck you have to with the union. I don't fucking care about it. Yes, dude. Again, that's why I like this movie. There is so much there. Again, I remember thinking this in high school. Like, when I had a teacher show it to me in school, being like, dude, there's so much humanity going on here that I can't believe that we are watching this in school. Like, this is real on a level.
I was young enough. I should have been bored.
And I know other people in my classes probably were.
Yeah, but like, I'm like 11 years old and I'm like, this is awesome. I too live in a tiny town I wish to escape from. There's hope. I didn't do that, but it's okay.
Again, so like, speaking on the so much realism and again in the humanity and the characters, right? Like, you know, from the beginning, the dad doesn't really approve of the rockets. He kind of, again, even when he does, it's kind of passively, right? It's passive. He doesn't. He's not going to stop him. He's not going to help him. He's kind of just going to be indifferent. Like, even I gave him praise. I gave him praise for the concrete, but he only did it because it was ruined and they couldn't use it.
If you want to haul it, you can have it. Like, my dad has told me stuff like this. It's like, if you can move it, you can have it.
But so the humanity in it really comes, like, you see the mom and the subtlety in which they show you that she was going to be the person who backed him in the very first time you see her. What is she doing? Do you remember? She's painting the mural
in the house, Myrtle Beach or whatever,
on the wall of their house. It's to subtly let you know she is a person who cares about passionate things.
Yep.
If you have a passion for, again, no one else in that house, And they drive it home to you that no one else in that house cared about her fucking wall when the bullet hole got in it and she was
devastated.
And nobody even said I'm sorry that happened to your painting.
I know you've been painting this mural for 10 years.
So it lets you know it was a passion project.
Yep.
And so the very first scene you see her was to set up for you that she is going to be the person who is going to fight for Homer.
Yep.
Because she cares about passion.
Oh no!
If you are passionate about it, she's gonna be there.
At the end of the movie, when his science fair display gets stolen, and he calls home, and she's like, "There's like a strike going on." She walks down to the fucking mine and makes her husband into the strike.
She marches through a strike crowd who had already shot up her house.
Yes,
without
bold as brass, just walks
without
through
a worry at all.
Did you have subtitles on? They say some outlandish shit to her.
They call her some nasty stuff as she's on her way in.
Coal whore. I'm like, whoa, that's not this kind of movie. Easy.
Again, I made you be like, in school?
Yeah, I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Like,
but they wouldn't have had the captioning on in school. So you probably would have missed it,
definitely a VHS,
right? You would have missed it.
Yeah.
You'd have been like... It'd have been one of those things you'd have gotten out of the classroom and been like, did you guys hear what that one person said?
Did that one guy call her a coal whore? Is that what I heard?
Half of them been like, I wasn't paying attention.
I don't know. I was asleep, man. Like, man, fuck you. It was a good movie.
But yes, this, again, like, that's why this one is so good, though.
Yeah.
It's because, like, and I get it. We've got a based in real world source material, and it's a memoir. It's his actual story of what happened.
It does hit a little close to home for us.
But how many times have me and you seen movies where the directorial vision can still lose it?
Yeah.
This, I feel
it goes
like
too preachy. Too cheesy on the drama,
or tries to focus. Yeah, exactly. No, that's it.
Yeah,
they
try
to focus
too much on like the father-son drama, and they have this big crash out. Right?
But there is such a good balance of all of the stories that are being told in the movie. There's a balance between the rockets, and there's a balance between the family turmoil, and there's a balance between the mining collapse that's happening in this town and the strikes. It's so
There's so many layers to this movie. It's got shit for everybody. Even your cinematography people who just like good camera work.
Oh no,
this movie's fantastic.
Tell your favorite scene.
My favorite scene. You want to go ahead and go into the
We can do the thing. We can do this since we're at a spot.
Yeah, we're about at the end here.
Well, and we're at a spot where you were like, you were already butt up against the conversation, right? Like it just kind of works. So, even if we want to say more after the thing this time, that's okay.
My thing for this movie is it's the best shot. Homer decides I'm going to go work in the mine, and it's his first shift, and he gets in the elevator, and he looks up one last time at the sky, and he sees Sputnik go across like in the beginning of the movie, and he's looking up and he sees it, and then the elevator just suddenly drops out from under him, and he just sinks into it, and it all just fades away. It's the most heartbreaking shot in the entire movie. I love it.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
Yeah, I'm not crying. You are. Shut up. He has a good reason for going in the mine.
It is that level of a moment. That's why I said the conversation was already there. Like it felt weird for us to talk for like 5 more minutes and then circle back to where we were. That's we were at the subject matter.
Yeah, that's my favorite. Just that could be a silent movie shot, and you would feel every bit of that emotion from him.
It's so strong.
Yeah.
Because you see that all he cares about is rockets and going to space.
Yeah, go to space.
Doing these things.
I want to go to the fucking moon.
And so like the concept of now he's about to start a career that
where light doesn't exist.
Not even before you even get to that part of it. Yeah. Will never let him attempt this because again he was accepting the fate that
I gotta take care of my family.
I'm not even going to graduate high school.
No, he dropped out.
Let alone go to college to be able to do this.
It's all over.
Like it's the acceptance of like my life is different, and then on top of that being like I can't even see the thing that brought me joy. I'm about to live in a
It's the biggest cock tease ever, right? Like this, the satellite going across that one tiny patch of sky that he gets to see right before he never gets to see it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hurts. It hurts me.
I got nothing for you. Again, this is kind of like the grumpy old men one. I normally try to play like devil's advocate when we do these, where it's kind of like I got nothing for you.
Got
dude.
Nothing for me on this.
That
can't make me feel better even a little bit.
No,
man.
dude, because that scene is that scene.
Yeah,
there are. If you go look on like YouTube in the comment section, or if you go to Reddit and you find people talking about this movie, it's 100 people being like, this is the reason I went to college and I got this.
Yeah, this is the reason I'm a fucking rocket engineer.
But then when you get to the meme responses, it's not even people knocking the movie. It's just people being like, I'm not crying, you're crying.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I can't believe that.
Yeah.
And I promise you, it's that moment.
It is. It has to be.
It's that moment, or it's one of the dad moments. But it depends on what your life is.
Yeah, I know.
If you don't have a problem with your dad, then the crying is coming from this scene. If maybe you got a weird relationship with your dad, there's definitely some dad scenes that might make you be like, fuck, I wish my dad liked me that much.
Right. I wish my daddy would be proud of me.
Come to my special event.
It's the last one. It's the very end of the fucking movie.
I hated that was
there are like 3 scenes of Jake Gyllenhaal's character trying to get the dad to go watch the fucking thing go.
Well, and we even get mentioned like that he's gone to every
fucking
football
one.
game.
Yes.
Even the away games if they were close enough. Like,
yeah.
So yeah, no.
You always have time off work for gym, Dad.
So yeah, 100%. Like that was like a slap in the face.
8 miles away, like it'd take you 10 minutes. Like you could I'm going on my lunch break to watch my kids set off a rocket.
Well,
I'll be right fucking back.
Half of the mine was going.
I know. Like there's like 8 of the miners up there. Like, what? Did you all just skip work? What the fuck?
And there were still people who worked at the mine above him because he refers to his boss several times.
Yeah, no, the boss guy was there with a couple.
So that's
of them.
my point. It's not even like he's actually at the top. He's not at the very top. He's just close to the
foreman.
top.
He's the foreman of the
And so
mine.
it's like, dude, you could have fucking gone, you dickwad. There's an under foreman or you know,
that Jake guy, he could have ran it for a fucking couple of hours while you were gone.
It is kind
You're
of crazy.
just a compulsive workaholic, and you need to talk to a therapist. Is what we would tell you nowadays.
All right, Bo, since we've already done your the thing, though, we definitely need to do mine. We can still talk about that. We're going to do this a little different if we need to. We were just close enough that we had to go ahead and do yours because it was right there.
Yeah, it was right there. Shane, what's yours? What is your the thing of this movie?
My the thing is something that you have already touched on a couple of times. Well, I got 2. I got one heavy one, and I got one not as heavy. The heavy one is what you've touched on a couple of times. It's hard for me to be a person from Eastern Kentucky in a small town that, again, no mine.
We're a logging town. We have a lot of sawmills and stuff around here.
Yeah, oh, definitely. And we knew plenty.
I worked at a sawmill.
Well, even before you did, you knew plenty.
Yeah, my dad. It's the reason I got a job at the sawmill is because my dad used to work there and knew the guy who owned it.
So yeah, like we definitely understand.
I kind of got my job the same way Homer did.
So we understand the vibe.
Yeah.
Of what's going on here. We understand the struggle of wanting to leave the area, like wanting to do better, wanting to do this. We didn't do it with rockets, but I'm just saying, we get this vibe, and it's so hard, to watch the movie and not just get like tinges of my own life, or not even necessarily my own, but just like the struggles of the area.
No, especially when you a lot of the shots you look around and it's like, yeah, that's my backyard.
No, dude, when they hit the creek that they play in, I'm like, dude, that's just down the road.
It's right there next to my mom's house, right? That's that creek we played in by Mama's.
It's crazy how visually the same it is. Now that being said, I will mention this. They filmed this in Tennessee. It was not
it's basically.
I get it. Tri-state area.
And their mountains are a little taller than ours. That's it.
But so yeah, like that's my deep one, right?
Yeah, your big one.
It's hard.
Yeah, it hurts a little, especially when you've not really accomplished anything.
Well, I've done a little bit.
You've done way better than me, man. I'm not talking about you.
Even then, it's
at least you've got like a house and a wife and kids and all that.
I feel like
all that stuff.
Well, I feel like even if I had successfully left, it would still be. Again, it's the hardness is like the relation to the story, right? Like even if I left, I still understand the struggle. It's hard. It's hard because I relate to it too much. Yeah. My lighter one is just, dude, the number of minor historical inaccuracies, and I don't mean that as a person who picks apart like everything.
That's funny. For once, I'm not the one doing that.
Well, but it's not. That's
usually my thing.
Well, but normally it's your thing because it's like these big things, right? And to me, it's a couple of them are big. But it's not even that they were big that bothers me.
It's nothing that would have affected the story
at all. It's that they could have fixed it.
Yeah.
With 2 seconds of dialogue. Like they did it fucking fully committing for no reason to telling it wrong. Right?
Yeah, so one of them I get that.
One of them is the rocket that we see
the
Vanguard,
the Vanguard rocket 6 or whatever.
He watches it
blows up.
He watches it on the news. It blows up. He writes the letter.
I love that he's writing like a condolence letter to Werner von Braun. Like, I'm so sorry your rocket exploded. My rocket exploded too.
That's just it though.
That's not what actually happened.
That's not von Braun's rocket. Von Braun actually got benefit from that rocket.
So it's
blowing up. So that rocket blew up, and then they gave the military contract.
Von Braun's happy that rocket exploded. It got me my job.
So again, in a movie where...
Which is what led to the Mercury rocket and the Apollo program.
Well, and the main reason I even mentioned that one is because I don't even think that like the real life Hickam had nearly as much like fascination with Von Braun. So like they added that layer for the movie.
Yeah.
And got it wrong. Like, why are we going to add that to the movie?
If you're going to add it, get it right. Yeah, right? Like, I get it.
You want to add this, and it's not part of the actual original storyline.
Though I do think that's funny. Nowadays, if they made this movie, like Homer would be on a podcast being like, "I didn't give a shit about Werner von Braun. Fuck that guy. He was a Nazi."
So like I said, it's one of those things where it's like it's little, and there are others, but again, it's like that. It's like these tiny history things.
Yeah, well, wouldn't you were telling me earlier, like they fucked up like the dad dying, like
so okay, those
like he lived like another 10 years past when he did.
Those ones especially bother me. There's a couple at the end when they're telling us the wrap up. Because so we get a full movie that's fictional, right? The town is. Do you remember I didn't write down the fake town name, but so there's a town name. That's not the town that this happened in.
Yeah.
The real life town that this happened in is Colwood, what they name their launch site, which is
Cape Colwood.
Which is what makes it weird though, because at the very end, when they slide into telling you the real people's after story stuff, they mention in the town of Colwood, expecting you to know that the real town was called that. And so anybody not paying enough attention definitely for a split second went, they turned the launch site into a town?
Hey, they had their own cheerleading squad. Of course you did.
People have to live there. So who moved into the launch shack?
This is the launch. It's just a slag field from the runoff of a coal mine. That's literally all their launch site was. Have you ever seen these? They're pretty cool.
You can still go to this one.
Oh, really? Is it still there?
It's grassed over.
Well, I assume, but
you can
because it's not an active mine anymore.
Yeah, but you can go there. The actual field where they launched all those rockets is a real place. You can go visit. They used to do a festival there.
Oh, we should bring it back.
Okay, we gotta get back. You brought this up. So yeah, the dad, supposedly they give us a year for when the dad died. The real dad. Not, again, fictitious story, but then real life after events. Why are we doing that? Why didn't we just write fictitious after events? And maybe that's what they wanted to do. But since they started it with...
Based on
since they started it with Colwood Town when they were doing the end wrap-up, it means that they were trying to say we're no longer in fictional world because Colwood as a town didn't exist in fictional world. Colwood was only their launch site in the fictional world. Right? So it literally means they were trying to say, we're no longer talking. And plus, they're showing us the real people in that. You know, like they show us the real Miss Riley. They show us the real.
Yeah, they give you like actual
Homer.
Pictures of them at
the
end
and video.
Of the
Some of it's like straight.
Yeah.
Like the one of
was that like 8
Homer,
millimeter?
The one of Homer around the car where you can see the glasses on his face,
where he looks like Quentin. You're like, that's not Homer.
And so again, like the end is supposed to be telling us about the real people, and apparently they got the year that the dad died wrong.
Yeah, it's like 1979. I'm like, bullshit. He lived that long with black lung.
He lived longer. The real life death date is like 1989. I think I saw.
Damn.
That's what I was saying. Like
shit.
But what
I was like, no way he lived that long with a fucking spot on his lung.
He was already gone, is what I'm telling you. But on top of that, though, like it also like if they got that death date wrong, it means that did the mom actually ever get to Myrtle Beach? Because they said she died in 1979.
Yeah. Oh, I hope so. That's all she cared about. She just wanted to go back to the fucking beach.
So now we have to do real-time research because I didn't really find out about these things being wrong until like right before you got like it's like the last thing I found out. Which is why it's also maybe my like it might have been my major the thing if I had found out before multiple watchings, but I found out after multiple watchings. Chances are if I'd have found it out first, it'd have just been the thing. Because I'd have been like, I can't fucking deal with this the whole time.
I can't do it. Fuck it.
But so they just got a lot of those things at the end. Oh, the other one, apparently there are actually 5 Rocket Boys. That's the other thing that bothers me. Because we get to the end, right? And they're telling us real people supposedly, because Cole would, and real events and what really happened at the end. And they still just say Odell went on to do blotted
he's like a realtor or something.
Real estate agent or insurance. One of them was a realtor. Bobby Lee or what? Roy Lee.
Yeah.
Roy Lee was like a realtor and insurance or vice versa.
Yeah,
right? Like that's how it went. But so they say it like Odell, this character, is the person. But that's just it. In this movie, they take two real boys and make them into one character of Odell.
They take Odells and turn them into an Odell?
No, it's not even like brothers. It's like 2 different people.
That's even worse.
It's like 2 friends.
It's even worse.
This isn't like...
so they just cut one guy out of history completely.
This isn't like if we took The Sandlot and said the 2 brothers were one. This is not that. This is literally like they were 2 different friends and they made them one guy.
That's bullshit.
Like one guy's last name was Odell and whatever Odell's first name was a different guy.
That's bullshit. Fuck that. How hard would it have been to have a 5-man team? I mean, come on.
Look, I don't even have a problem with the movie making characters with only 4 because there are so many other, like again, we've got the guy who's helping him. We got the Russian guy. There are the principal, the teacher, the dad, the mom. There are so many characters involved. I don't have a problem limiting our main cast. I have a problem though if at the end you're telling me you're going to tell me the real story and you don't get to Odell and tell me
that there were
these 2 people and their endings.
Yeah, we kind of fucked up at the end.
Because that means that at the end, then they only probably gave us the real life guy whose last name was Odell. Story. But for all we know, the character we saw was more like the other
dude. Guy.
So we might have got robbed of finding out what happened to the guy we want to find out
The actual Odell is so boring, he's not worth writing a character about, so they use the other guy. But we like the name Odell, so we'll just use his name.
And I think at this point, though, with people hearing my anger and frustration, they might understand why this would have been the thing had I found it out before the multiple watchings instead of after.
Makes sense.
It definitely bothered the out of me. Now, that being said, the one that probably took me the most out of the movie is the other one. The one where I'm just like, this is my life.
Yep. I don't like this. This hits too close to home. Just trade coal for wood. It's the same thing.
It's so close, dude.
Just, we can regrow trees. When coal runs out, coal runs out.
All right, I know we said we could maybe circle back, but I don't know if I think we did good. We just didn't do good for our transition this time. That's all that happened, right?
I hit too good a segue and threw the whole thing off.
We didn't get to that point to where we were like, we'll wrap that up. The thing, but I feel like this is going to be a short episode, which is sad. It's a long movie and it's a good movie. But that being said, like, I don't know, unless you want to see us cry.
Yeah, I don't want to cry. No.
We've touched on all of the things lightly enough that kept the tears from coming. That I don't know if we need to get further. Exactly, though. At this point, I think the most we can say is, like, what do you think?
Yeah, what do you
guys
think?
agree? Do you like the movie? Did you see it in school and hate it? Are we wrong?
Did you sleep through it? Did you sleep through it, or were you just completely enraptured by the movie?
Were you excited the day the science teacher said, we're watching October Sky again? Which one are you?
Which side are you on? Okay, that's how we should end it.
That's a good
question for the customers. Viewers, there it is.
Viewers like you.
Yeah. It's reading rainbow. Sorry.
All right, so guys, we've had fun with this episode. I will say right now that we're at the end. I didn't want to influence anybody's opinion in the beginning. I appreciate that we finally did like we said in the beginning, school.
Yeah, a school movie,
quote unquote, for the people not watching the video, a school movie. I am still saddened by the fact that our first school movie was not Stand and Deliver. I love me some Jaime Escalante and Edward James Olmos.
I beat him to it. I win.
Well, and I'm fine with that because
science beats your math, buddy. That's all I'm saying.
I also appreciate this movie and appreciate like the physics because it's the math part of science. So I'm cool with it being the one we got to first.
You're super happy with when he schools the principal on math.
Because Stand and Deliver is definitely one where it's all math, and I understand that's all me. Like again, it's a good movie. And there's a lot of entertaining stuff.
Yeah.
But I understand the math part is just me.
Just zoning out, just dial tone for me. Just.
But so that being said, the next school movie that we do will 100%. You will be ready. It's going to be Stand and Deliver.
We'll find something for it.
Well,
man.
Much like you owned this one, I own Stand and Deliver.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I have that.
Does it have special feature shit?
I do not think so because it is that cheap of a movie.
Damn
maybe. It might have some.
I love DVDs. I miss that about DVDs.
It might have some actual stuff with the real Jaime Escalante.
Oh, fuck yeah.
But the reason I can't tell you for sure is because, again, I love the movie and I love that guy so much. I have watched, like, courses that he used to do on math and things.
Like, just watching lectures.
Well, because here's the thing I'll tell you. And we need to stop after this because it's not even our actual next movie. It's just the next school movie we're going to do. But what I'll tell you is that the real Jaime Escalante, like, again, I can't tell you if the real Homer Hickam was this entertaining as what we saw. We know he didn't look like Jake, but I don't know if he's as, like, enthralling.
Is the charismatic.
The real Jaime Escalante is every bit as entertaining as Edward James almost plays the character in that movie. Like, he wears the crazy fucking caps, and he talks real fast, and he does the, like, when you see him in the movie and he does the math problem and he does the brrrt, he does that. When he does problems,
that's a real thing
he really does the weird sound effect and like that's the answer. Yeah, that is real. Jaime Escalante is a guy, and that's really what he does.
That's hilarious.
And so
no, we'll get into it when we do that movie.
Yeah, we'll save it. Save it now. All right. Save it now.
What are we actually doing?
Before that, we've now went the whole movie.
Do we need to?
I know. We said in the beginning that we loved it. We're both at empty glasses.
Yes, it's gone. I'm upset.
Yeah, guys, MadTree,
Skygazer, go give it a try. It's great.
Delicious. I loved every bit of it. It's gone.
That's upsetting.
I enjoyed it. It was tasty. You guys,
I want more.
You guys should definitely.
Somebody send me more. Give me more.
You guys.
Yeah,
MadTree. Let us know you're listening.
Yeah, let us know you're paying attention.
All right. Now we can do next week. Do you want me to tell the movie? Do you want to do the beer?
You do the movie.
I'll do the movie and the apology.
There you go. Because we fucked up.
We fucked up, guys. I don't know how else to say it. We told you in October. We're excited. We did the marathon of Friday the 13th.
Yes.
We were like, oh, and next year there are 3 Friday the 13th.
And we're going to do them. We're going to make fucking sure.
So here we are today. Now, and this is the major issue. This is that whole timey-wimey thing for you guys.
Yeah.
We will be recording the one right before, literally a day before or 2 days before Friday the 13th. But
it's not gonna
but because we're ahead and we didn't think about later. It for when we told you what beer at the end of an episode would be coming out for the next episode.
Damn it.
If we didn't even do that part, if we were smart enough to cut that off the end,
yeah,
then it wouldn't have even mattered. We could have gave you guys whatever. But
we're close though. I mean, so what's a week?
Well, this is. We're sorry. We got so enthralled with having fun, finding A, movies we wanted to do, B, beers we wanted to drink, that we just got lost in the sauce.
And then at the last minute was like, oh shit, Friday the 13th's coming up. God damn it.
And by the time I realized it was already after the recording schedule made it.
So enjoy
Friday.
Enjoy October Sky on the actual Friday
right after the weekend of Friday the 13th, and then you'll get to see Friday the 13th Part 7.
They'll hear about it on the week after. They'll hear.
I'll make a special post on Friday the 13th. I'll make a post that's like, guys,
it's coming
next week. I know you thought I was going to say this week. But unfortunately, I'll figure something out. You guys will hear this roughly the time that I've already put out a funny post about
fucking
it.
Next time, though. Next time we will be spot on.
But so, we are doing Friday the 13th Part 7.
Yes.
We are finally, again, we've done so many things out of, or no, 8.
8 is Manhattan.
7 is, New Blood, or something weird like that. It's the one where is
it the one that like nobody watches?
I don't know.
I don't feel like I've seen this one since I was
7.
Like a
7
kid.
Is affectionately known as Jason versus Carrie because it's a girl with telepathic powers. That's a little girl with telepathic powers.
I remember.
Or
now.
she was little and she gets older by the end. I don't know.
But they should have just called it that. It wouldn't have hurt anything.
So it is it's a weird one in the entry because it is like they were trying to do a crossover without doing
a crossover.
Yeah.
We couldn't get the rights to Carrie, so we just changed some shit.
But so it is going to be a good time. But Bo, do you want to tell them what we're going to drink?
We're going to drink a little bit of Friend of the Devil from our very own Sawstone Brewing
From
Companies.
our very own friends?
Our
friends,
of the devil? Our friends? I'm not the devil. I'm a nice guy, goddammit.
I didn't say we were friends with the devil. I'm just saying our friends who made Friend of the Devil.
May have made a friendship with the devil.
Yes,
I believe it. Their beer's that good.
So it's going to be a good time because you guys, we love getting a chance to shout out our people.
Yeah, because this is right down the fucking road.
So
we have friends who work there.
It's going to be a good time. We love getting to do them. This was a last minute find too. I mean, I've got no problem even admitting that we forgot so bad that we didn't even have our. You guys know.
Hey man, not bad for like a day and a half scramble.
We normally take a beer trip and we make sure and we can find these in different brewery. We get.
No, you literally texted me the other day like, "Fuck, we fucked this up," and I was like, "Shit, what do we do?"
I was like, try to find a beer before we meet up for the So guys, this was a total
mission accomplished.
Hail Mary, and I think it still is good enough. Right?
Touchdown, dude.
Right?
Oh yeah, hell yeah!
Friend of the devil.
Touch goal.
Tell me, Jason's not friend of the devil. Tell me that half deadite, maybe possibly thing isn't a friend of the devil.
It has to fucking be.
All right, guys. So this has been a fun time. Again, like I know that some people at home might think we didn't talk enough about the movie
because I want you to go fucking watch it,
and I don't want to cry.
Yeah, that too. It's dude, that violin like all the time. They have that sad violin through the whole fucking movie.
And so the best way for me to not cry is not to talk about
not to go
certain
into too
parts
much
of it
detail.
too much.
God damn it.
It'll get you every time.
Go watch October Sky.
All right, Bo, before we're completely done, do you want to tell people anything?
Like, comment, subscribe. Hit the fucking button. Tell your friends, your family, your loved ones. Rocket us to the fucking moon, man. That's what I want. And go check out my other channel, this week we're going to be doing Napoleon. Right? It should be coming out around the same time as this one.
It might be a little bit off because I think we don't have as many ahead as you have ahead.
Might not be, but still, Kentucky Fried.
Sometime soon.
Kentucky Fried Chronology, the sister channel to this one, for all your history fun. And got any bottle rockets or anything? I want to set off a rocket.
Dude, if we're doing bottle rockets, then we're going to cut them open.
Oh,
and make a
big fucking
rocket.
One. Yes.
School movie.